The walls are closing in on BTOD. Knighton released a video response to blunt the force as the house of cards falls. In the BTOD response, Knighton attempts a whole new level of deception. If you haven't followed the story, BTOD is a seller of office furniture products that writes false and misleading reviews on competing products in an attempt to get their blog readers to buy BTOD products. Next, we address 9 factually inaccurate points. First, while a casual viewer might think Knighton is testing an Xdesk product, he is not. Knighton is in fact testing random components he cobbled together. If you listen carefully, you'll notice a disclaimer to the beginning of his video. It's an admission that components he's testing are the same components he purchased, other than the desktop and columns. Yes, you heard right. Knighton said other than the desktop and columns. What you see in the video are not Xdesk electric columns. What you see is not an Xdesk desktop. Simply stated, it is not an Xdesk. We will refer to Knighton's cobbled together desk as Franken desk. This Franken desk is a new level of deception, even for Knighton. Second, the desk that Knighton claims to have tested was a 2017 Terra 1 model that was discontinued long ago. The Xdesk Terra has undergone at least 4 updates since 2017. Today's Terra 2 shares no parts with this first-generation model. Third, Knighton takes the Franken desk and immediately exceeds even the Xdesk best-in-class weight capacity. He doesn't just go over a little, he goes over by approximately 250 pounds. Knighton loads the desk with large weights and then proceeds to sit on top of the desk, riding on top of it as it moves. Exceeding rated capacity by such a large margin is intentional neglect and abuse. From the video, it appears the frame on the Franken desk has been bent or bowed from the extreme abuse of exceeding rated capacity by hundreds of pounds. No 2-column desk on the market is designed for such extreme weight. Fourth, all Xdesk models have overload protection, and always have. Without overload protection, the electric lifting system could not obtain UL approval. Knighton has fabricated its own definition of what overload protection means. Knighton's problem is that overload protection is an industry term that has meaning. Let's Google overload protection definition to get the actual definition. From a very trustworthy company called Siemens, we received the following answer. Overload protection is a protection against a running over current that would cause overheating of the protected equipment. The claim that Xdesk doesn't have overload protection is yet another false statement by Knighton. Point 5 is collision avoidance. The Franken desk doesn't have Xdesk electric lifting columns. While we can't comment on the Franken desk, every Xdesk has collision avoidance. In fact, Xdesk has always led the field in collision avoidance. The Terra 2 launched with best-in-class collision avoidance. Unlike software-only systems, the Terra 2 added hardware-based sensors in each column, which is more sensitive and faster than software-only systems. Point 6, stability. The Franken desk shown does not represent actual stability of an actual 2017 Terra version 1. Here's an actual stability test on the Terra version 1. When leveled properly, the actual Xdesk Terra 1 is stable. Point 7, wire cutter. The wire cutter tested the same version of this 2017 Desk Terra. Here is what the wire cutter said when it was released. The next Desk Terra is the best adjustable standing desk. Nothing yet comes close to its fit and finish. I don't part with that kind of money easily. But after seeing all the desks out there, I bought a Terra. That's how much I liked it. If you can fit it into your budget and want the best, this is it. Point 8, chain versus spindle. Xdesk offered the chain drive system alongside spindle-driven systems for many years. Xdesk is a custom manufacturer and has offered many variations of lifting columns. Point 9, lifting column deception. Here, Knighton attempts to turn another positive into a negative. Xdesk offers a very unique high-end frame, which is crafted from solid aluminum, otherwise known as billet. The columns are still finished in matte. The frames are available in both gloss and matte finishes, allowing for a high level of personalization. As the ancient proverb goes, Those who live in glass houses should not throw stones. We'll leave you with the words from a review site that is not affiliated with Xdesk. This review for the BTOD VertDesk sums it up nicely. We couldn't have said it better ourselves. The VertDesk version 3 is still a single motor design with a flimsy hex rod connecting the left and right legs. The VertDesk version 3 has to employ a 4.5-inch thick crossmember between the two legs to compensate for the inherent instability of its two-segment base, cobbled together from parts from many different vendors, all in the name of cost reduction. Like single-motor drive mechanisms, the crossmember is a blast from the past, when they were pejoratively referred to as knee crushers or shin splitters. BTOD is known by just about everyone in our industry for writing reviews of all their competitors' products with extensive outright falsifications, hyperbolic exaggerations, and a great deal of omitted truths. Deceptive marketing practices that BTOD employs to elevate their desk above far better made competitors goes beyond the pale. Since we posted our response to BTOD, we've received numerous messages thanking us for exposing BTOD. Xdesk believes this case has wide-ranging implications for the public at large, and we will not stand by idly. We will continue to push forward until justice is served.